So I have reviewed a few city overhaul creations so far on this channel, and might I say they really do wonders for Starfield as a whole. I wanted to compile a brief list of some of the other city overhaul creations that I haven't taken a look at yet. My name is Geronimo, and if you think some of the cities in vanilla Starfield leave a lot to be desired, you've come to the right place. Today I'm taking a look at 3 Starfield city overhaul creations to overhaul your game. Enjoy! The first creation we're taking a look at is New Atlantis Awaits by Checker90 for free, available on PC and Xbox. New Atlantis Awaits is an ambitious city expansion for Starfield that reimagines the United Colony's capital as the sprawling metropolis many players expected from the game's lore. The creation expands the city with new roads, additional buildings, public spaces, shops, transit areas, and hundreds of environmental details, making New Atlantis feel larger, busier, and more alive. One of the creation's biggest improvements is how it enhances the city's sense of scale. New districts, expanded pathways, a small river, additional NPCs with daily routines, and numerous new locations are woven into the existing map to create a more believable capital city. The expansion also introduces new landmarks, such as an expanded spaceport, additional commercial areas, new viewpoints, and improved transit routes, giving players more reasons to explore beyond the vanilla game. New Atlantis Awaits is designed primarily around immersion. It enriches one of Starfield's most frequently visited cities by making it feel populated, prosperous, and worthy of its status as humanity's largest settlement. The additional architecture and increased NPC density help New Atlantis feel like a collection of disconnected districts and more like a living metropolis. In my opinion, it is one of the most impressive city overhauls available for Starfield. However, because of how extensive it is, it can cause some pretty bad performance issues and has occasional stability problems, particularly in larger load orders. Now, the author has acknowledged these issues and announced that a completely rebuilt New Atlantis Awaits 2.0 is in development, designed to improve the compatibility, performance, and overall polish. That being said though, overall New Atlantis Awaits is a bold overhaul that transforms Starfield's capital into a much grander and more immersive city. With expanded streets, new buildings, increased population, and a stronger sense of scale, it makes New Atlantis feel closer to the thriving capital described in the game's lore. While its current version may require careful consideration for compatibility and performance, its ambition and attention to detail make it one of the most impressive city expansion creations available. And the next creation we're taking a look at is Gagarin New Dawn by French Gentleman for free, available for PC and Xbox. Gagarin New Dawn is an immersive city overhaul for Starfield that breathes new life in a Gagarin landing, one of the game's most overlooked settlements. The creation expands and refines it with additional infrastructure, richer environmental storytelling, and countless visual details that make it feel like a real, aging industrial colony shaped by decades of hard work. The overhaul enhances nearly every corner of Gagarin Landing with new buildings, expanded industrial areas, improved streets, additional decorations, and functional-looking infrastructure that reinforces the city's history as a former mech manufacturing hub. One standout addition is a new air traffic control tower, helping the settlement feel like a functioning spaceport rather than a small outpost. Every change is designed to blend seamlessly into Bethesda's original art style, preserving the game's NASA punk aesthetic while making the settlement feel denser and more believable. This creation is less of an overhaul of grandeur and more of the recreation of Gagarin Landing's image in the eyes of the mod author. It really emphasizes that NASA steampunk vibe, much in contrast to how the New Atlantis overhaul showcases. Overall, Gagarin New Dawn is a beautifully crafted city expansion that transforms one of Starfield's smallest settlements into a believable industrial colony. Through thoughtful environmental design, expanded infrastructure, and lore-friendly additions, it turns Gagarin Landing into the bustling, hardworking community its backstory always suggested it would be. And finally, the last creation we're taking a look at is Heart of Cydonia by Checker90 for free, available on PC and Xbox. Heart of Cydonia is an immersion-focused Starfield creation that transforms Cydonia from a relatively small mining settlement into a city that better reflects its importance in the game's lore. The creation expands the existing colony with its entirely new district carved deeper into the Martian settlement, giving players more places to explore while preserving Cydonia's industrial identity. The creation introduces a brand new explorable zone, complete with 2 functional entrances, including a redesigned front gate that makes the colony feel more connected to the surface. Inside, you'll find new streets, cafes, greenery, decorative details, and additional architecture that seamlessly bend into Bethesda's original design. The goal is to make Cydonia feel like one of humanity's oldest and largest colonies instead of just a collection of mines and corridors. Like the other two creations, Heart of Cydonia focuses on environmental storytelling and immersion. It doesn't introduce major gameplay systems or lengthy missions. Instead, it enriches the city with new spaces that encourage exploration and role-playing. Checker 90 is also continued updating the creation with architectural improvements, lighting enhancements, optimization passes, and a more cohesive city layout, with plans to add new interiors, NPCs, vendors, and activities in future updates. The creation really makes Cydonia feel far more believable and lived in. And while it still does seem like a work in progress, it significantly improves the atmosphere of Mars' largest settlement and feels like the kind of expansion Bethesda could have included in the base game. Overall, Heart of Cydonia is an excellent city expansion for players who want a more immersive Mars. By adding a new district, improved entrances, richer environmental detail, and a growing collection of handcrafted locations, it turns Cydonia into a colony that finally lives up to its reputation as one of the settled system's most important population centers. If you like these overhauls and are interested in downloading them, be sure to check out the creations link in the description. And if you are interested in checking out Aquila or Neon City overhauls, be sure to check out my 2 previous YouTube videos on the topic. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're interested in more Starfield creation reviews, and thank you for watching. See ya!